other one. Oops. But I did write down, it made me chuckle. This is the first time he's ever gotten in trouble with someone else's parents. Which says a lot. Cory. He is the worst liar in the history of mankind. He can't hide anything from anybody ever. And you know what? Riley's the exact same way I grew up with girls. That makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense.
Does she have the same hatred of wool?
No, we don't know about that yet. No, I can't tell you about that. I know he still does. We're going to come up on an episode. Come up.
You gotta love the continuity.
Continuity is always amazing. I gotta give credit where it's due.
Then again, we have the original creators involved. So.
Yep, exactly. So Cory is a terrible liar. To the fact where he's trying to stuff pizza in his mouth before he blabs out, and we'll get to the line in a minute that made me laugh really hard. But we'll put the clip here actually in a minute. But 2.5 hours on 4 different city buses to get to a place. Well, place. It was a rectangular building.
Boy, that really narrows it down, doesn't it?
So Eric finally gets down to the point of where they were, what was going on, and then Cory's sitting with his hands over his mouth. It's one of the funniest moments I've ever seen on this show so far. Alan takes his hands off.
Mom was with another guy!
She was dancing.
With another guy!
Cory looked in the window. He recognized Mom's shoes and the shoes of...
Do I have to draw you a picture?
Mom was with another guy! Mom was with another guy!
Do I have to draw you a picture?
It's so funny. And the audio was hysterical, but the visual is even funnier. His facial expressions remain uneven. So funny.
Do I have to draw you a picture?
So, they talk about this whole thing, and Alan goes, because Amy's home, and the two of them run upstairs and stare out the window. And I love Eric jumping to every conclusion known to man. And then Cory is going along with it.
Because, well, he's his big brother. He's following my philosophy, which is basically, if you don't know what's going on, follow somebody else and hope the hell they know what they're doing.
Yeah, well, Eric gets Cory to freak out, and...
She's gone!
What?
Mom's gone! She left! I don't see her! We'll never see her again, Eric! We don't have a mother anymore! Hi, guys. I overreacted.
I didn't know that, and it made me laugh.
Oh, my God.
So...
I can't breathe.
Amy confronts them on this whole situation. And Cory's like, it was me. I folded under pressure. And it was like, yeah, Dad said hello. That was funny. So, we get to the whole explanation. And I understand Amy's point of view, but I have some funny moments I have to read here.
I was dancing with your father. What?
Dad's not our father?
Oh, Eric. Eric just became be more dumb as this season
continues. I think this is the turning point for Eric's intelligence.
Oh my God. And I completely understand their logic. I understand Amy's logic. I mean, me as a married person, I completely get it. Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta do stuff that's a little dangerous. Even if it doesn't make any sense.
Well, I mean, not lethal, like,
like
pissing on an electric fence or something like that. But
I meant like putting in a PTO at work just so that your wife can take the day off with your kids at school and you want to go out somewhere. Anyway.
No, see, that's the fine line between being an adult and being a kid. When you're a kid, you see everything as right or wrong, black or white.
Blonde or brunette.
So, we finish up the scene, and Cory really doesn't get it. Eric gets it. Cory does not get it. I understand. I can understand that. Good.
So you give him about 7 years?
Yeah, I understand. So, and at the end of the day, according to Eric, Amy is cool. But it's good. Fine. And, so, Amy leaves. She's like, there's a guy in the backyard.
So Amy's like sparklers.
Now, if you guys excuse me, there's a guy in the backyard who owes me a goodnight kiss.
It's okay, it's Dad.
What the fuck? Come on.
You got Eric, were you not listening?
So,
thing on the Says Eric we're talking about.
Back to school. And because that's completely... I'm just going to read what I wrote down in my notes, because this made me chuckle as I'm reading it back. Minkus has completely lost it, and his brain threw up on the blackboard.
The quadratic formula exploded.
What was that? What was that?
He found the formula to New Coke. No, he found the formula for the Weeble that wobbles, and it did fall down.
So, Cory impressed Feeney. I was actually... This is a nice moment.
That's the sound of the devil strapping on his ice skates, because hell has just finally frozen over.
And the answer is still not 7, Mr. Matthews.
I know that, sir.
What else do you know?
I know why you gave us this word problem.
To suck the fun out of our lives.
Yeah, that. But the main reason is to get us to stop thinking like kids and start thinking like adults. I know that there's not always one right answer. There may not even be an answer at all.
Startling. And how did you arrive at that conclusion?
I found out that sometimes we need to learn to think differently. That's how Topanga knew, because she thinks differently. Really differently.
Well, Mr. Matthews, in all the time we've known each other, I don't think I've ever been so impressed.
Thanks, Mr. Feeney.
Feeney's impressed, and Feeney does give the speech that I'll put at the end of the thing, because it's a really good speech. Topanga
even better is he says that this is the lesson that Minkus needs to learn as Minkus keeps writing on the blackboard.
I may have discovered
secret to time travel.
Which is great.
He's basically discovered the flux capacitor.
We'll get to the ending in a second, because we'll get to that in a second. So anyway, Topanga turns around and says, "Did your experience guide help you too?" He's like, "Yes, my mom." Aww. Back to the last episode. Not as many awes this time as last show. So we cut to the post-credit scene. To the credits.
And Minkus is still at the blackboard.
And I just wrote down, post-credit is a mind fuck. What was that ending?
It's not really a mind fuck, it's a mind gangbang.
What was that? I want to try to explain what the hell happened to that ending.
Okay, Minkus is still at the blackboard. He comes up with this thing about time. Maybe it's not a continuum. Maybe it's just a series of random repeating events. And then he vanishes. So we wait a few moments.
And he sits there for a little bit, too. It kind of just sits there. Like,
what the fuck just happened?
I know, it was a long
pause.
pause.
He comes back in and says the line again, and then disappears again.
But this time with a little ball, and it flies away.
And then you get a few moments, and then he pops back again, says the line, then he goes, nah.
And what was your response to all this? You made me laugh at your response.
What the fuck?
Well, that, you also said...
what the holy mother of ass just happened?
And I believe you also said something along the lines of they had a budget.
I was going to say, they had a special effects budget, and damn it, they were going to use it.
So there you go. That's our show. And it was a fun one. Admittedly, that was a very fun show. It was just beginning to end just funny. I forgot about how this episode completely.
And let's be honest, even though it was a mindfuck, the ending was still awesome. It was
yes.
so funny.
Before we get to, if you have some stuff we have to get to at the end of the show here, let's give it the rating here.
Okay. I'm giving it a 9.
9? I'm going to go with an 8, only because it had its funny moments. It's just fun. I don't know. Just something happened here for me. But, well, we have the ending. We have to go here. And over the holiday, we kind of, excuse me. Try that again. Over the holiday, our social media accounts kind of exploded a little bit. And I have to say hi to a few people here. Let me go to the Twitter. And let's see here. See if I can read these right. At Glitter Dashing, at GMW_fans, at Olivia_blonde25, at Boy Meets Shawn H. Let's see here. At BMW fan 11222, which I know is also a listener to Gourmet World, so that's pretty cool. Gourmet World podcast. I believe one of these people actually favored in one of our shows. Yeah, at GMW fans actually started favoriting our episodes, which is pretty cool.
Sweet.
And at 1993_meets_2014, which is a BMW Gourmet World quotes page. But they've been tweeting our show, so there you go. So, anyone you want to thank to while we're here?
Yes. I was going to say, I met a girl on my on Film Fiction that I believe you plugged at the last
on the Blake South show a couple weeks ago.
Yes. I was going to say, and she was in a really tight spot. She thought about,
Okay.
stepping over, and she actually, I just took the time out to talk to her, and I gave her my number to call in case something happened. She said that saved her life. It feels wonderful to know that someone thinks of you so highly, that thinks of you as their hero.
Well, there you go.
So to my good friend Anna,
all right,
you're not alone anymore. You've got a big brother that loves you dearly.
Aw. Well, there you go. That's actually really cool. I'm not going to lie. Let's wrap things up here. Rate review the show on iTunes and on Stitcher. Send an email to us at boyandretrecast@gmail.com. Tweet the show or just like us. Favorite us over here because I'm going to talk to you and talk about you. At Boy Meets Retro. Leave a voicemail 414-882-8965 if you want to tell us your thoughts on any of the episodes we've done. Anything coming up. If you like this show, just let us know. Let's wrap things up. You listen to Boy and Retrocast episode number 14. I'm Blake.
Kyle.
Thank you for listening. Have a good one. Happy New Year.
In the course of your education, you have been taught to look for the right answer. But you also must know that in life, many times, the right answer is that there isn't one. This is an especially valuable lesson for you, Mr. Minkus. So I'm afraid you'll